Hi, how are you guys doing? Okay, so I haven't done a reading in a little while, and I have a bunch of decks that wanted to come out and play today. Yay! Alright, so I guess we're gonna start with this one. No. Let's start with these guys. Alright, so Romance Angels. This deck comes out for me every now and then, but it's wild because when it does, I pay attention. So anyways, this is separation. And it says, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Honeymoon. It says, enjoy bliss of holiday time together. So we have religious factors and finance and career. So it says financial issues may be a factor in your love life right now. And your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Spiritual path. So, what do we got here? Okay. No, we're going to wait on this one. Yeah, okay. Alright, so separation, honeymoon, finances, and career. So it looks like you may be deciding to separate yourself from love at this time. I mean, you are focused on your spiritual path. You're focused on maybe your career. You may be, get grounded. It says empath and highly sensitives connect with nature. Okay. Yeah, let's see the energy. What's going on here? Yeah, go get grounded. Go out in nature, take a walk, go hike, go to the beach, go to the fields, go to the mountains. I can just sit on top of a mountain for hours and feel so close to my higher power. So close. So close to my higher power. It's one of my, I haven't done it in years. Like, it's been at least over a decade, maybe almost 2, since I've been on a mountain. Blooming abundance. You might be focusing on your career, and it's bringing you abundance. Got a card. Contract. You might have a contract with your higher power or God, I like to call. You made a decision a while back. Possibly made a decision to follow God, possibly. to, get centered in God, to put your relationships God centered, um, you know, going through, maybe finding out more about God you could be doing, or you could be continuing on a relationship with God. I know that's what I'm doing right now. As I first, for a few years, I wanted to know everything, like, God, what do you want me to know? And I would dive into the Word, and for years I read the Bible every day for a year. So I read the whole thing. Done it a few times. I don't know how many, but I started doing it and I haven't stopped. And that was years ago. I mean, at least 4 or 5 years ago. So, like, just diving in, and now my relationship is like actually is blooming with God, and all the stuff that I used to crave in my life is no longer attractive. It's now like a new beginning, a new road. Who I was, that person no longer, I don't even feel comfortable even talking about who I used to be, let alone acting like I used to be. Oh my God. But, I let other people do that for me now today. I let go of that old person and became and is still becoming a woman of dignity and grace. So I'm definitely grateful. And, any more cards from this deck? No, okay. So, do these ones? Do these ones? Alright, do these. Okay. Dignity and grace. Oh, come flying out. What is this? Travel. And that's exactly what I want to do. That gets me super excited. I want to travel. And it says, an upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. Like things that are happening in your life are unfolding and becoming your best version of who you are. Some people have a bar that's super low, and some people have a bar that's a little higher. But you know what? Like, the truth is that no matter where your bar is, we can go ahead and become a better version of ourselves every year, just one step at a time, one thing at a time. And it's very overwhelming to change everything at once. So I highly recommend that. I didn't do that. It took many years, and I decided to do something positive for myself every year. New, and now, I'm still doing that, but those little changes have become a part of who I am, and it's like really awesome to have that in my life, to have those abilities to make those changes to become better. Yeah, this says let go. And it says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Yeah, emotional healing, and this is work, especially with, like me, I had a lot of baggage, I got, I had to do some things. I had to write some stuff down. I had to go through all my relationships and take an inventory of all the things that, what happened. I had to look at my life. And when I started to do that, I started to take inventory of what was going on and, what I wanted. And I became more secure with myself by the decisions that I started to make. And I'm not the most popular person anymore because I'm way harder to know. And I think that's what happens is eventually, after a while, I mean, I'm in my 40s, so, like, the truth is that, like, I'm a lot harder. I used to be so easy when I was younger to know, to be, to, all that stuff, and now I'm a little bit harder, and the harder you get, it's not as easy for people to be a part of who you are, and so you start going on your own journey, and you start healing emotionally, and you start becoming, and then all of a sudden, this emotional healing leads to other healing. You're now able to see how people try to push your buttons. You're able to see that it's not always, like the things that come at you are not always about you. Like once I started to heal, I started to see other people's stuff better and clearer because I dealt with my own stuff. And now I can literally see an insecure person when things are being flown my way. I start going, wow, this person isn't okay with themselves. And then I'm able to put things into perspective and see what's going on with someone just by getting to know myself. And I don't know if this is going to work for everybody, but I know that once I started to break things down for myself and I started to see things play out and I started to get secure about who I am, I got to see people's stuff a little more clearly. Is this my stuff? Or I used to distinguish, is this my stuff or their stuff? Is this my behavior that's being unattractive to other people, or is it their behavior? Is it their insecurities? Or is it my like those are all things I had to separate. And today I'm very kind, and it's so weird. Like, no matter what, I get trouble from people on all ends, and I don't know if they're helping me with an attitude, because that happens. It's like, I'll help you, but I'm going to give you an attitude. Or is it, I don't know, or is it like people really have a problem with me because I'm happy? I don't know. It's really none of my business, really, right? That stuff's none of my business. I don't focus on that. I continue to focus on being happy, which is pissing people off. I don't know why, but it does. It pisses people off when you are happy. And I mean genuinely loving and caring and kind and happy. Because some people out there do not know how to be happy all the time, and it pisses them off. And they're literally, like, fake as hell, and you can see it. It's not easy to hide. It's, fake. Like, and I know I can be fake, too, to a certain degree, but I'm not fake nice. I mean, I kind of, I don't know. I mean, that's a thin line there, right? But yeah, like going through the motions of fake or real, I don't know. We all kind of go through our things, like I know for me, I put on a happy face when I'm not feeling all that well, and I got stuff going on I'm not happy about, but you know what? like at the end of the day, or in the beginning of the day, or whatever part of the day it is, I'm genuinely grateful. And I think just that feeling alone makes me happy. It begins to change that perspective, which is really cool. Anyways, everything's okay, so that's good news. Oops. It fell to the floor. And, oh, I also found this beautiful red flower on the floor at work. It was gorgeous. And so, there you go. And winter. And it says, the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. Okay. So we just got through, oh, no, we're in winter still, right? Yeah, so right now, you're going through some realizations. Yeah, back to what you love. And it says reevaluate your desires. Back to what you love. Yeah. Back to what you love. Okay. Now let's go to tarot. Let's get some message here. Yeah, the Empress. This is Taurus and Libra energy. You know, this woman, this is somebody who nurtures just about everything in our life, you know, just is a nurturer. Yeah. So here comes the Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Nine of Pentacles. This is about independence. Someone may be walking away with an offer. There's an offer here. Somebody walked away from something. I want to see when was this? When in winter, possibly. I don't know if it was like recently or years ago. I'm kind of getting that it was years ago. From the past, the Six of Pentacles. No, somebody's being generous here with the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus's energy. So we might be talking about Taurus here. I'm a Taurus, and I'll tell you what. The energy that's going on here, somebody, okay, this is about walking away and finding enlightenment. Like going to somewhere else that is more enlightening. You know, I've noticed a pattern recently, and it talked about how things that are walking away, you know, it's really funny. I've noticed a pattern about, you know, how, I don't know if I should talk about that yet. Maybe I should wait. All I know is that there's a woman here. There may be a few, I'm not really sure, but there is at least one for sure, who is very much in her power, very capable of being independent. She has walked away from something possibly in the past because of a proposal, some kind of offer that was offered. And there's something generously coming to her. Yeah, I'm getting confirmation that is it. Wow, I have the 5 of Wands here, which talks about some kind of like tension, possibly. But you're not in your head about it. You're not thinking about this, you know. You know, there is wish fulfillment here, so what you want may play out very nicely. Yeah, but it's going to be going slowly. It's slowly happening. No. Okay, let's pull this one right here. This is one of my longer videos. This is the white light. Let's pull one of these oracles. Alright. Aurora of Gamma. Alana Fairchild, I think that she is a brilliant, she's brilliantly made a lot of really cool oracle cards. I don't know if you guys are into her. I don't see her on YouTube as much, but she makes some amazing cards. Here they are. Here they are. Alright, so this is number 27. 27. Alright, here it is. It's time to let go of what has been. With the 8 of Cups here. Walking away. Letting go. We also have let go here. You are swiftly outgrowing your past. Explore and commit to a spiritual practice that supports your personal transformation so that you can cross the threshold before the now. Embrace your freedom to be creative in your approach. Rather than dodging or doggedly committing yourself to the previous ideas or plans, you have a spiritual intelligence necessary to evolve. Continue your healing journey with trust that the positive outcome is infinite. Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn, the bringer of light, a new cycle or chapter in your life. She is a luminous dispeller of darkness, the flickering flame of hope in the heart that can burn into such a radiant holy fire, and even the greatest challenges do not cause the soul to turn away in fear. Her presence in a reading signifies a fresh start and an overcoming of an old cycle. Gamma waves are high frequency, but extending to higher levels with hypergamma associated with spiritual insight and clarity, pure vision, and breakthrough awareness. The gamma state is associated with high level of processing that leads to integration and evolution. With the gamma frequency, we transform knowledge into wisdom through application. We tap into our ability to integrate information, and in doing so, we are truly healed and transformed. And it goes on and on and on. But that, you get the gist of what this card's about. So, wow. I don't know what I'm going to title this, but it's such an amazing read. And here we go. All right, guys, if this has helped anybody, I am so grateful. Enjoy your day. I'll see you next time.